So right now we're seeing the attack origins and attack targets that are going around the world right now. We see a lot of origins coming from China. We get this beautiful example of what's going on. And this is everyday life. We're constantly under attack, especially like our bank infrastructures.
I'm Gloria Moraga. This is Made at Sac State, the video magazine. Now, we use our bank cards at a store, and the next thing you know, boom, identity theft. We are here with three gentlemen to talk about cybersecurity and the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Welcome, Professor Isaac Gonza. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for bringing these two wonderful students. We've got Daniel Flores and Daryl Nixon. We'll start with the professor. Tell us a little bit about the work in the field of cybersecurity, computer science.
The first thing we did was to form a center for information assurance and security. And that center led us to apply for Center of Academic Excellence from National Security Agency and Department of Homeland Security. You'll be happy to hear some of the students that we have here, what they're learning. And they can tell you more about that.
All right, let's get right to it.
So my education has been really fun. The class that Gonza teaches is attack and countermeasures and cyber forensics. So in attack and countermeasures, we see how to not only defend, but attack a little bit and get an overview of what criminals are doing to get a foothold in companies as well as credit cards.
Yes, and tell us a little bit about your education here. What are you doing?
Well, I would say that I'm concentrating in our cyber defense and operations certificate program. So with those two classes, we also have a class in cryptography and operating system pragmatics, which gives us kind of a lower level feel for kind of what's going on in a system.
What are you guys going to do when you graduate? What jobs are you going to get?
So my dream goal is essentially a penetration tester. So I work for a company and just see where the holes are at in the company, and if I can break through, I have to fix them.
And in addition to that, I'd like to do something in malware research, which would encompass reverse engineering viruses that they find in the wild. You take it apart, you learn how it works, and you research how to defend against it and how to fix the problem.
Now, I know we're running out of time, but I really do want to not let you all go before you give us all some tips on how not to get hacked. If we go down the row, sure. Give me your number one tip for security, for keeping, because we've got our phones,
yeah.
the iPads, the tablets, and then our computers, blah,
So a good tip for all of those things is keep them updated. There's a lot of professionals that know what they're doing, and they're actively trying to fix bugs in the code and anything that bad guys could exploit. So when you see that Windows pop up, when you see Java pop up, when you see Adobe pop up, keep all of those updated because those are fixes that will patch your software and keep you safer.
So if you say, oh, that takes too long, I'm not going to do it right now, that's not good.
Just stop what you're doing and fix it.
Okay, all right. Tip number one tip.
Number one tip would be your number one defense is your password. If you have a short password, you use the same password for everything, and essentially your first line of defense is weak. So you have to strengthen your password and always try to use the two-step verification. So if you log into something, it'll send you a message on your phone, and on your phone you have to type in the message essentially on the internet.
Number one tip?
Number one tip is be careful about spam email that you receive that asks you questions about changing your password or changing your credentials, because typically that kind of information, once they send you that email, if you are not sure that you are expecting it, then it's better to call the person, especially if it comes from somebody you know. If you don't know the person, it's a good idea not to do that, because they're going to use that information to get access to your social security number or your credit card or any other sensitive information.
All right, the very good tips.